Does anyone feel like the market's just kind of blah right now? Like there's not really a whole lot going on, not much to get excited about. Seem kind of boring. In fact, I would say, yeah, that's kind of where we're at right now. And the interesting thing about this is we're seeing this in the Bitcoin Fear Greed Index too. We're going through this cooling. We're back into neutral rating in terms of that indicator, right? And in fact, we've been on a steady drop since that explosive high on March 12th. You guys can see that all the way back here in terms of BTC. Okay, you can see that dropping. That's just been kind of taking place. Even the pump and the stab back towards that new all-time high. You guys can see that at that point, that didn't even get us back into the extreme greed phase. All right. Now, in terms of ADA, we're kind of doing the same thing here. We hit that high all the way back on March 14th of 81 cents, and we've just kind of been dropping since then. If we had a fear greed index as well, we'd be kind of showing the same thing, just a steady drop. In fact, I would say that almost there's this bearish sentiment surrounding ADA, and that's not surprising at all, right? People are out there chasing other coins, shiny toy objects, and that's fine. But I want to remind people of something. Eventually the bleeding stops. Eventually people start to flow back in when prices get running. Right now is just not an exciting time in crypto. Now, yes, we've done some things early. And here's the thing is, we had a little bit of extra fuel in the tank when it came to the crypto market. We hit some early highs in terms of BTC. We hit some early, high levels in terms of the global market cap of crypto, some early retail influx, but it wasn't the full thing. Basically, we exhausted all of our fuel a bit early, and now we're just slowly falling back to earth. That's what's really going on right now. Now, the great thing is that post-halving, in these times that we're at right now, you eventually start to pick up steam a little bit. You eventually have some more fuel coming back into the tank, but it takes time to build back up. Right? Sometimes you fly too close to the sun, your wings get burned, and you start to fall back down a little bit. I'm sure some people get the reference. And that's kind of what happened, right? In terms of ADA, we had a really, really good pump to start this, actually very much on par with what we saw last cycle, which is kind of strange, right? Rainbow regression curves, law of diminishing returns, that typically does not happen. So ADA, like I said, was higher than it should have been. And right now it's falling back down, following a very similar trend to what we did last cycle. And so are many other assets throughout the space. That's why I have this, we'll say undying confidence in ADA. Until I see things that I don't like in terms of ADA, I'm going to be bullish on it. I will take these opportunities to continue adding to my bag, right? I see the tech and the direction of, the chain, and they're all good things, right? Fundamentals are good. Right now, the price is the lagging metric, and that's okay, because guess what? I've talked about price being the lagging metric for a very long time for ADA, for other assets in the space. And guess what? It's lagging until it's not. That's just what we're waiting for, that point where it is not a lagging metric. And again, that typically comes in times of retail adoption. So what we're waiting for right now is obviously, big things to happen this week. We're waiting for the FOMC meeting, conclusion of that, to see if we are in fact going to get some more bearishness thrust in the market, or if this is in fact our bounce point, if we're going to take off kind of like we did back in 2012. So we'll just see what happens, guys. Right now, again, it's been boring. We've been, again, talking about this like crazy on my Patreon. If you guys want to check that out, links in the description below. We have a chat going on constantly, but things will get better. They will. Just patience is the biggest thing I can talk about. So appreciate you as always. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. Let me know your thoughts below. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Take care.